Hello YouTubers, my name is Frederick Lopez, you're in a new Final Cut, and today we're going to be going over Insidious. Insidious is written by Leigh Whannell and directed by James Wan. It stars Patrick Wilson as Joss Lambert, Rose Byrne as Renee Lambert, Ty Simpkins as Dalton Lambert, and Lynn Shay as Elise Rayner. Insidious is a gripping story of a family in search of help for their son, Dalton, who fell into a coma after a mysterious incident in the attic. Little do they know that there is much more to this endless sleep than meets the eye, as they explore the paranormal and rediscover the past, which is the key to getting their son back once and for all. So yeah, that's pretty much what Insidious is about. Their son falls into a coma and all this paranormal stuff happens. And they pretty much try to move from house to house, and the paranormal activity is still going on. And they discover that it's not the houses that are haunted, but is in fact their son. The people in this are haunted, they're cursed, something is surrounding them, something evil, and they must get help. And also have to look into the past in order to help their son. It is such a great story. James Wan directed it. Of course, he has history with The X-Files, one of my favorite shows. He also directed The Conjuring, which is Patrick Wilson is also in. And yeah, Ethan Hawke was originally going to play the father, but he turned it down, and Patrick Wilson got the role. Patrick Wilson is great, very underrated. Him and Rose Byrne do a great job as parents. Lynn Shay is a welcome addition as the psychic, as a medium. And Lynn Shay is also the real-life sister of Robert Shay, who is over New Line Cinema. She also made appearances in A Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and she was the roommate of Cameron Diaz in There's Something About Mary. Yeah, very, very great story. Every once in a while, when you have cliche-filled horror films, it's more of the same. Torture porn, naked people running, gore. Every once in a while, there comes a smart, not only just film, but something in the horror genre that really just elevates something, takes it back to the basics, and Insidious does that. It was only shot in 3 weeks, and it's pretty miraculous. Everything is steady. There's no shaky cam that you see in so many other horror films. Everything is well lit, the cinematography is excellent, and James Wan not only knows how to tell a story, as far as like the way it's written, but like the way the editing and the camera moves tells a story as well. James Wan's one of those few film directors that allows for just quiet moments, for things to build up, and the timing is perfect on this. That's what makes it such a scary film. This film is only PG-13. This film is only rated PG-13 and is among one of the scariest films I've seen in my life. Not the scariest, but like it had moments of like the original Nightmare on Elm Street. There's certain Freddy Krueger moments, certain moments that are like Poltergeist, The Exorcist. It is just downright creepy. And I love that. It's suspenseful. It brings us a level of suspense that's missing from other movies in the genre, but the storyline is so brilliant. And again, I love the twist of it not being the house that's haunted, but the people, and that's something that's different. It broke the cliche, let's move into a house and it's haunted. It broke the cliche of like Poltergeist, Paranormal Activity, and just so many other horror films before it that have had that type of story. It's a totally different type of story. And not only is it crazy what happens with their son, but they have to look into the past. Something with Patrick Wilson, the father, and the psychic knowing his mother, and something within his past is the key to saving their son, and it's so cool because they're both connected. It delves into a bigger mythology that you're not aware of, and it is just a fantastic movie. Does Insidious make the final cut? To put it shortly, yes. I give it a 5 out of 5 and an A+. Insidious is just, again, one of those rare films that just totally redefines the rules and just goes back to basics of what makes a horror film great, what makes a movie suspenseful, scary, and thrilling. And it has you all the way till the very end. And the ending of this is one of the most shocking endings I've seen of any horror film. I mean, it's up there with like the Blair Witch Project's ending and just so many others. But yeah, it is terrifying. It is a terrifying film. And it's up there with The Conjuring is another great one by James Wan, but this is like up there with like The First Nightmare on Elm Street and The Exorcist. And again, you're not going to regret seeing this. So if you're a fan of horror films or just a good suspenseful film with a great story, brilliant cinematography, a good score, they have like over 30 violins used for this movie, see Insidious. I would highly, highly recommend it if you've not seen it. The other two chapters are not bad. In my opinion, this one's still the best one and the most scariest out of the three that have been filmed so far. There's going to be a part 4 coming out pretty soon. But yeah, if you've seen Insidious, let me know what you think in the comments below. What's your favorite out of the 3 so far? And if you haven't seen Insidious, I insist to check it out. In my opinion, it makes the final cut. One of the best horror films of the past decade, in my opinion. And it's nice to see something so refreshing and yet original at the same time with so many cliche-filled films. And not only the horror genre, but just like the films in general. There's so many cliche-filled movies that have been done over and over and over. And it's nice to see something done that's refreshing, original, does something new while yet maintaining things that have been seen in other horror films. And again, Lin Shaye, Rose Byrne, Patrick Wilson, the one who plays the son, they all do great jobs in the roles. And the timing, editing, just everything is just a fulfilling experience, scary. So if you're looking to watch a scary movie one night on a date night or just by yourself in the mood to watch a scary movie, order some pizza, get some drinks, and on a Friday night, check out Insidious. It makes the final cut. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out other Final Cut videos, and yeah, stay tuned for next month in March, in which I will be going over Insidious Chapter 2. Have a great day.